Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 41st Annual Pharmacy Banquet of the Idaho State University College of Pharmacy. My name is Walter Fitzgerald, and I have the privilege of serving as Dean of the College of Pharmacy. Thank you all for attending, students, family members, and friends of the graduates, our faculty, staff, honorees, and special guests. All of you have gathered here this evening for a very special purpose, and that is to honor our 2021 graduates and the award recipients. This evening, we have the pleasure of honoring our students from all three of our campus locations, Anchorage, Alaska, Meridian, and Pocatello, Idaho. When you entered the Idaho State University College of Pharmacy in August of 2017, I feel certain you never imagined that this event would be in an electronic format, communicating via a computer rather than in person in a room filled with hugs and tears and laughter, in a room filled with loved ones who look upon you with great pride, and where you look at each other and exclaim, "We did it." We are in a unique circumstance currently, and this is a difficult time in our nation and world. But we would be remiss if we did not conduct an event such as tonight to honor your accomplishments, individually and collectively. And your accomplishments have been many during your 4 years in the College of Pharmacy. But above all, over the last 4 years, you have successfully demonstrated your knowledge and skill, and thus your competency to enter the profession and practice of pharmacy. Unlike past graduates, it is worth noting that you have been afforded the opportunity to demonstrate resilience in the midst of a crisis. I wish to offer my sincere appreciation to all of you for how you have responded to the challenge of COVID-19. The pandemic and the things that the pandemic has brought, but you have overcome the disruption to your academic and personal lives. You truly have amazed me and your faculty. And despite an ongoing worldwide pandemic, we rejoice in the fact that an in-person graduation ceremony for you was possible this year at each of our ISU campus locations. We do have some special guests with us tonight, and I would like to recognize them at this time. Chris Owens, Associate Vice President for Health Sciences and a 2002 alumnus of the College of Pharmacy. Pat Fox, a 1983 alumnus of the College of Pharmacy. Megan Woods, a 2015 alumnus of the College of Pharmacy. Justin Hammond, a 2018 alumnus of the College of Pharmacy, and Justin Messenger, a 2011 alumnus of the College of Pharmacy. Welcome and thank you for taking your evening to share with us our celebration of our PharmD class of 2021. If there are any alumni in the audience that we have missed, thank you also very much for joining us this evening. I think it is appropriate for us to recognize the ISU College of Pharmacy faculty and staff. These are the people who do so much to teach, support, and inspire our students, and who clearly have taken personal responsibility to help each of you here today and successfully arrive at this point in your educational journey. A big thank you to our College of Pharmacy faculty and staff at ISU who have made this evening possible. In 2020, the ISU College of Pharmacy turned 100 years old, having been founded in 1920. But because of COVID-19 pandemic, the centennial celebration had to be postponed. Using the theme of 100 plus 1 in 2021, the centennial celebration is now scheduled for September 10th and 11th, 2021 in Pocatello. As new graduates of the College of Pharmacy, we invite you to join us in just a few months when we highlight the 101-year history of the College of Pharmacy. 101 years, over a century of providing pharmacy education in the state of Idaho, over a century of innovation, determination, and excellence. Although I did not have the honor of knowing founding dean Eugene Leonard, I am humbled to have been given the privilege of carrying on his legacy. Every time I pass his photo hanging in our hallway in Leonard Hall, every time I visit with students at our Meridian campus, and every time I share the stories of our student outreach projects in Anchorage, Alaska, I am reminded of this privilege. The last 101 years have presented numerous challenges, but just like you, our graduating class, I am proud of our faculty and staff who have conquered those challenges. From our humble beginnings in 1920 with just 3 students, today we have grown our program across 3 campuses, and here we are tonight celebrating the accomplishments of 81 graduating students in the PharmD class of 2021. Wow, a lot has changed over the last 101 years. What will the next 101 years bring? The answer to that question, of course, cannot be fully known. But with current dynamics in healthcare and pharmacy, the coming century will be greatly influenced by what we do over the next few years. The exciting news is that Idaho, Alaska, and the College of Pharmacy are all 3 poised to be very influential. Figuratively, paving the roads to be traveled in the next 101 years will require the work of many. Identifying new ways to pave this road and other roads to be built is an opportunity this college enthusiastically embraces. It is hoped that in 2021, our profession will observe what we collectively set in motion in 2020 and will have a major force in shaping pharmacy into the 22nd century. I hope you enjoy this short video that highlights our 100-year story.
One sec, I gotta fix the audio on this. Give me one.
We are extremely proud to be celebrating 100 years of excellence in pharmacy education. We celebrate all of those individuals who over that 100-year period made this a great college of pharmacy. Idaho State University feels a deep sense of pride in its role over the last 100 years of preparing student pharmacists to be pharmacists and achieve the high calling of our profession.
100 years means something. Whenever I tell someone that I graduated from ISU, they always hold that in high regard.
It's just really impressive that ISU stood its ground and continues to maintain about 100% enrollment, whereas in other parts of the country, they're struggling to get 50%. It says a lot for ISU.
When I applied for Idaho State, it was just, come, we want you.
They must have liked him better if they had open arms, whereas I wasn't sure if I was going to get in.
Sometimes with a long history, you can become inflexible. Even though we have a 100-year history, we are able to quickly adapt to change in our profession, change in healthcare.
In '93, when I was in school, they said, clinical's where it's at, retail is dead. But I think there's a nice union of those two aspects that's really starting to develop.
With things that are changing in healthcare today, new opportunities are evolving so that we can continue to have great careers as pharmacists.
So in the last 2 years, we've seen opportunities for pharmacists to prescribe for a variety of minor and limiting conditions, urinary tract infections, strep and flu.
Being a pharmacist in Idaho is nationwide one of the best places to be.
I don't know of anything else I could have done that have given me more pleasure and enjoyment and satisfaction than pharmacy.
Thank you for that wonderful video to our team of individuals that prepare all of our events, but particularly our virtual celebration tonight. I would like to now announce our Professional Achievement Award honoree, Dr. Amber Fisher. The Professional Achievement Award is the most prestigious award that we present to an alumni of the ISU College of Pharmacy. To be selected, the individual chosen must have been out of pharmacy school for at least 10 years and must have excelled in their chosen field through the attainment of significant success and notable accomplishments. By making important contributions to their profession, they must have demonstrated community and civic involvement above and beyond their association with ISU. Amber absolutely fits this criteria. Amber graduated from the ISU College of Pharmacy in 1995. She received board certification in pharmacotherapy in 2010 and then in ambulatory care in 2012. Amber currently works at the Boise VA Medical Center, where she has been employed since 1998. She is currently the Associate Chief of Chief of Staff for Education. Amber is the project manager for a rural interprofessional faculty development initiative with the VA Office of Academic Affiliations. She is also the residency program director for the PGY2 Ambulatory Care Residency Program, where there are 3 residents who are graduates of our College of Pharmacy. Amber also enjoys her involvement in several teaching and learning endeavors, from the ASHP SACP Educational Steering Committee to her state affiliate, the Idaho State Hospital Pharmacists and Health System Pharmacists Education Committee, to programs at her institution that support high levels of teaching competency. Amber's favorite project is completing a leadership and management curriculum for her pharmacy residents, which helps them understand more about them as current and future leaders and managers in the profession. Amber, we are very pleased and honored to recognize you as our 2021 Professional Achievement Award recipient. Congratulations. And although Amber is unable to join us this evening due to a prior immovable commitment, she is thrilled to receive this award and has recorded some comments, which I am sure you will now enjoy.
Good evening. My name is Amber Fisher, and I'm a pharmacist at the Boise VA Medical Center in Boise, Idaho, where I'm the Associate Chief of Staff for Education. I graduated from Idaho State University College of Pharmacy in 1995, followed by a 1-year residency in ambulatory care and a 2-year fellowship in drug utilization review. I would like to thank Dean Fitzgerald and the Idaho State University College of Pharmacy for this 2021 Professional Achievement Award. I apologize that I'm not joining the meeting with you this evening, as I am currently in a remote canyon in southern Utah backpacking, and there's no cell service there. If there was, I would certainly be joining you there so you could experience the beautiful scenery with me. I first decided I wanted to be a pharmacist when I encountered a female pharmacist in my small town pharmacy in southern Idaho. As a teenager, I was impressed with this pharmacist's ability to speak to me in a way that I understood and was able to incorporate the advice and counseling that she gave me. And I, at that time, decided that I wanted to be a pharmacist myself. That situation brought me to ISU, as I was lucky enough to live only 90 minutes away from Idaho State University in Pocatello. When I was accepted into the College of Pharmacy, I experienced an excellent pharmacy education. Faculty and staff were supportive, provided great education, mentoring, and coaching throughout my pharmacy career. They enabled me to have a foundation of innovation and creativity that has served me very well across my career. I've been able to participate in direct patient care, which was very fulfilling at the Boise VA, working with veterans. I've been able to work in project management, leading projects and participating in projects and leading programs. I've also worked in leadership development, where I work a lot with residents, including chief residents, students on leadership development, and other faculty as well, and staff at the Boise VA. And I've also been able to teach and precept students and residents across my career, which is very fulfilling, and also involved in interprofessional education, where I'm able to work with trainees and staff from other professions learning together. And that has been a very, very fulfilling aspect of my career. I'd like to congratulate all of you graduates for this huge accomplishment in your life. Enjoy this time. It's wonderful and rich and exciting for everything that's ahead of you. Because the ISU curriculum has only gotten better since I went there, I can only imagine the innovative ways that your pharmacy education will serve you in your career. You have the skills and the foundation to be good at many different roles and practices that are available to you. I hope you're excited and motivated to be involved in your communities and serving members of all kinds to achieve better health and access to your care in your community. You have multiple choices of careers. You all know about the hospitals, the health systems, and the community pharmacies that you would like to work for. But you also have opportunities in university, government agencies, community health centers, and other roles in more traditional healthcare systems that may not be a traditional pharmacist role. I experienced this myself, and I would advocate that you keep your mind open for all of the possibilities that a pharmacy career has to offer you, and stay open-minded to those things, and you will be able to choose lots of different paths that your career can take you. Enjoy this time. As you move into your residency or your career, it's very exciting, and I'm excited for you. I hope you will always be open-minded about the choices that are available to you, open-minded about who you serve and how you serve them. And I really am excited to be here. Thank you so much for this award. I wish I could be with you this evening. I'm sure I'm enjoying myself in the canyon and the beautiful scenery. But I wish I could be here with you. And thank you again for this award. Congratulations to the graduates, and enjoy every minute of this evening and your future careers. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Amber, so very much for your wonderful contributions to Idaho State University. We are extremely grateful for everything that you have done to help our college over the years. I would like to now hand this next portion of our celebration over to our P4 class presidents, who have created a magnificent video on behalf of their entire graduating class that embodies these students' past 4 years in pharmacy school. We welcome comments in the chat through the remainder of our program. Please welcome in succession through this video our Anchorage class president, Brittany Romans, the Meridian class president, John Roberts, and the Pocatello class president, Whitney Anderson. Guys, we'll turn this program over to you now.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Wow, we finally made it to this point. After 4 whole years of pharmacy school, 3 of those years being in didactics and 1 year being in rotations, we finally made it to graduation. We sure have endured a lot of different situations over the past 4 years, from attending 8 a.m. lectures every day, Monday through Friday. I'm gonna need another cup of coffee for this. To surviving a 7.0 earthquake during an exam RP2 year, to multiple mishaps in the compounding lab, including broken glassware. Or was that just me? Good enough. To dealing with odd testing policies and having random new backgrounds downloaded to our computer. Hey, what'd you get for number 63? To attending school full-time and working part-time, either evening shifts or on the weekends. To working the front lines as a P4 student in the middle of a pandemic. We sure had to endure a lot of different situations within the last 4 years, but we had some good times as well. From doing some pretty cool outreach events within our community, to enjoying some lunch from food trucks out here in the quad, to the funny little moments in class like inside jokes and randomly twinning with each other, to walking through the hallways with your best friend classmate sharing life stories and talking about how horrible the last exam went, to hanging out with fellow classmates, eating, or straight up vibing in the sweet, sweet lounge. Hey, any LaCroix in the fridge over there? To getting some on-the-job training with some pretty incredible preceptors, P4 year. No matter what our circumstances were, we got through everything together as a class. I thank you guys so much for all you've done for me and for all the friendships that you have bestowed upon me over the past 4 years. It has been a pleasure to get to know each and every one of you, all my dear classmates on the Anchorage campus. I wish you well in your future endeavors as pharmacists, and thank you and good luck.
Been hustling and tonight is my appraisal, cause I'm a hooker selling songs and my pimp's a record label. This world is full of demon stocks and bonds and Bible traders, so I do the deed, get up and leave a climber and a sadist, yeah. Are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest? In the garden of evil, I'm gonna be the greatest. In a golden cathedral, I'll be praying for the faithless, and if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Everything's coming up aces, aces. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, ma, I made it. Friends are happy for me, or they're honeysuckle phonies. Then they celebrate my medals, or they wanna take my trophies. Some are loyal soldiers, while these other thorns are rosy. And if you never know who you can trust, then trust me, you'll be lonely. Oh, are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest? In the garden of evil, I'm gonna be the greatest. In a golden cathedral, I'll be praying for the faithless, and if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Hey, look, ma, I
Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it. The last 4 years has been an experience we will not forget. It was tough, but we made it through. We would all like to thank the faculty and staff with the College of Pharmacy. Without them, the journey would have been much tougher. They helped us shape the pharmacists we would become today. Let's also thank our family, to each of us who helped support us throughout pharmacy school. All of us have had different hardships throughout school, and our family and friends have been there. We have had our classmates to help us get through school together as well, which we have become a close family over the last 4 years. And it has given us many memories to cherish. From the hundreds of times we walked from the soccer field to the school building in rain, snow, wind, and now they finally have built a parking lot as we're graduating. I remember P1 orientation in Pocatello and having us all together in one location, meeting new people and unsure of what pharmacy school was about to offer us. The first day I came to Meridian campus, Caitlin was the first person I met at orientation. I have memories of studying countless nights at campus with classmates. For example, Joe and I spent countless hours studying in these rooms right behind me, watching past lectures together. Alakai always took charge of making sure people had full stomachs with how many times he cooked for us before exams, during studying, for our classmates. Everyone had their own study groups. For example, we had Yen, Jesus, and Hannah. They'd stay in here late at night. Jose, Reed, and Zach, Amy, and Taylor, we'd all be found studying. Morning of the exam, eventually everyone made an appearance for the study groups. Regardless of where everyone studied, I'm glad we're through that phase of our life and on to lifelong learning as a pharmacist. I remember having so many social events throughout the school as well. Our pharmacy outreach events, different clubs, fraternities, organizations as well. So many picnics and barbecues and get-togethers. Those memories will also be cherished by us as well. The pharmacy outreach hours, the flu or diabetes clinics that we held, the amazing pharmacy fairs that we attended every year. The family night in particular was something amazing, and that was something that we will also remember. We had so many fundraising events, our annual spaghetti feed and Make-A-Wish. The hard work of the students and faculty that put into place made these events happen, on top of our normal studying and normal hours of work, was phenomenal. The COVID-19 pandemic brought more hardships on our class, especially during the last year with our rotations. Classmates had rotations canceled, moved around, schedules changed throughout the year. We persevered through. Our class will be more versatile as pharmacists. If we can make it through that, we can take on any challenge lies ahead of us in the future. As hard as the last year was, it will make us better pharmacists. All of my classmates are inspiration for being a better pharmacist. I look forward to taking care of patients, holding true to the oath of a pharmacist. So please continue to reach out after graduation and to help each other. The last 4 years made us a family, and I am proud to have known each and every one of my classmates. Congratulations again on graduating. We are in the end game now. Just the NAPLEX left to take. I guess we do have some more studying to do after all. Thank you everyone, and be well.
Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. And I feel something so wrong, doing the right thing. I could lie, couldn't lie, couldn't lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Hey. I feel your love and I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is our four-letter word. Make that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. And I feel something so wrong, we're doing the right thing. I could lie, couldn't lie, couldn't lie. Everything that drowns me makes me wanna fly. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Oh, take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that.
Hello, my fellow graduates. I am honored and excited to be here with you today and to say a few words. When I started thinking about this speech, all I could think about was, can you believe we're done? Can you believe we made it? I don't know about you, but I can't believe it. It feels like just yesterday we were P1s walking into orientation, excited, motivated, but completely unaware of what we'd just gotten ourselves into. We spent the last 4 years learning things like pathophysiology, pharmacology, compounding, SARs, ADRs, and so much more. And I think we can all agree that it's been hard, and we've all had days where we didn't think we'd make it to graduation. But we never gave up. We persevered through the SOAP notes that didn't go our way, the exams with so many select all that apply that we were just grateful to pass, the nights when you or your kids were up sick and you had to get up and take an exam the next morning. We persevered through COVID. We persevered through getting hit by cars. Oh wait, that was just me. But I imagine some of you are like me and wondering if you're ready to be a pharmacist. Are you ready to enter the real world? Well, thanks to the amazing faculty and staff at the COP, I am confident that we are ready. And even though we're gonna come across scary and complicated problems, and we're gonna have so many questions, we've been set up to be successful. So my advice to you is use your tools, use your resources, and just because we're no longer attending ISU, we will always be a pharmacy family and we'll always be there for each other. When I walked into P1 orientation, I expected to learn what I needed to know to be a successful pharmacist. What I didn't expect was the friendships I made here. People say that you can't go through something like pharmacy school without making friends, lifelong friends. And I can honestly say that I've made lifelong friends, and I can't wait to see where life takes each and every one of us and our families. Over the last 4 years, we've celebrated so many life events, babies, engagements, weddings, just passing the semester and moving on to the next one, and so much more. And I can't wait to continue to celebrate with all of you through the rest of our lives, even if it's just on Facebook or through an occasional text message. I really hope that we're able to keep in contact with each other and keep everyone updated on what we're doing. And I look forward to our cross-pathing both personally and professionally. Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it!
What a wonderful video production of our different three campuses and the different programs that we have there for our students, and the three different class presidents did an outstanding job of presenting for us. So thank you, class presidents, and congratulations to each of you on your own personal accomplishments. We now enthusiastically begin the awards ceremony and portion of our evening, during which we honor students who have made particularly notable achievements. So let us proceed with that important process. Dr. Brooke Buffett, our Associate Dean for Student Affairs, and Dr. Jennifer Adams, our Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, will be our MCs this evening during this part of the program. So, Brooke, we'll turn the program over to you.
Each of our graduates here tonight deserve tremendous credit for their accomplishments. They are successful because of intelligence, self-discipline, hard work, effective planning, self-sacrifice, and a lot of love and support from family, many of whom are here celebrating tonight as well. Every student here has successfully completed a most challenging and demanding curriculum. Tonight we honor 81 graduates of the Doctor of Pharmacy program. We are immensely proud of each one of you. We will now begin our awards portion of the ceremony. We invite you to have your cameras on. I noticed you've been a little camera shy this evening. As each award recipient is named, we will spotlight the individual's camera and invite them, if they wish, to wave or say hello to the audience. We will present our pharmacy awards in just a moment, but first I would like to announce our pharmacy graduate who was recognized by ISU as one of the university's outstanding students this year. The College of Pharmacy Outstanding Student Achievement Award is given in recognition of significant academic achievement and important student contributions to the College of Pharmacy. The recipient chosen was John Roberts. As a College of Pharmacy student in Meridian, John has a passion for the profession of pharmacy and is a proven leader. He supported and personally volunteered for numerous outreach events and provided health education and services to many in the community and brought multiple national awards to our APHA ASP chapter. He wishes to express gratitude to his family, especially his wife, Brittany, and his peers and professors in the College of Pharmacy by saying, "It would not have been possible without their help and support. I am sincerely humbled to receive this award as it is a token of teamwork that will be shared with everyone." The faculty members, he couldn't choose just one, whom John has named most influential professors during his entire PharmD academic experience are Dr. Jen Adams, Dr. Kevin Cleveland, and Dr. Kathy Eroshenko. Of these professors, John said, "These three professors stand out as they pushed me hard to become a better pharmacist for the future. I worked with them a lot in my leadership roles, and they gave me the support I needed during my entire time in pharmacy school." Dr. Adams wrote, "I can honestly say that John is among the highest quality of student pharmacists that I have worked with." Congratulations to John and Drs. Adams, Cleveland, and Eroshenko. The Dean's Excellence Award is presented in recognition of superior scholastic performance. This year's recipient is graduating at the top of her class academically and has earned a remarkable 4.0 grade point average in the PharmD program. She will receive a personalized crystal plaque. Sarah Wegemer. The Beatrice Excellence in Pharmacy Award is presented to 3 graduates in recognition of high academic achievement, personal motivation, and a unique ability to communicate drug information. The 3 honorees will receive a personalized Beatrice Excellence in Pharmacy Award certificate and a custom framed lithograph entitled Pharmacy, a Tradition of Healing. In Meridian, the nominator wrote, "He demonstrated excellence in both written and verbal communication in class and consistently articulated his perspective in a way that is easy for others to understand. His patient counseling skills are remarkable and will help make him a great pharmacist." Matthew Hewitt. Also in Meridian, the nominator wrote, "He is a hard worker who is driven to be the best that he can be and the type of pharmacist who will keep patients coming back with his empathy and ability to communicate with anyone." Zachary Kim. And in Pocatello, the nominator wrote, "She is a rock star. Her clinical knowledge base is solid. She can recall information remarkably well and communicate it to providers in a way that is clear, respectful, and assertive." Teresa Hughes. The Wolters Kluwer Clinical Drug Information Award of Excellence in Clinical Communication is presented to a single graduate in recognition of high academic achievement and superior verbal and written communication skills. The recipient will receive a 1-year subscription to the Lexi Complete mobile app from Lexicom, in addition to the framed certificate. The nominators noted, "Her professional communication never wavers. She can tailor communication to any audience. In the past 4 years, her superior communication skills have been highlighted externally in poster presentations and publications, as well as in the development of patient-specific materials. Her professionalism is outstanding." Radhika Narsingani. The Merck Manual Award for Academic Excellence is presented to one graduate from each campus in recognition of scholastic achievement. The 3 recipients will each receive a digital copy of the Merck Manual. For Anchorage, the nominator wrote, "She consistently demonstrates commitment to her patients and pharmacy practice. I can't wait to see where residency training takes her." Leila Sinyaski.
Thank you.
For Meridian, the nominator wrote, "He has been a leader, taking on opportunities to advance pharmacy practice since day one. He is a driven individual who has pharmacy at the forefront of his mind and will do great things for the profession." John Roberts. For Pocatello, the nominator wrote, "She continually amazes me with her desire to learn. She actively seeks out feedback and strives to improve and grow as a pharmacist." Mandy Fry. The Excellence in Advancing Interprofessional Education and Practice Award is presented to a single graduate in recognition of high vision and commitment to advancing interprofessional education or practice, a collaborative approach to communication and working with relevant interprofessional stakeholders, and commitment to sharing expertise by serving as a mentor or role model in enhancing interprofessional education and practice. The recipient will receive a personalized plaque. The nominator noted, in her role as the Interprofessional Student Alliance co-chair, she managed significant logistical responsibility coordinating student participation in interprofessional education events and represented the college well. She was dependable and became my go-to for student support in the area of interprofessional education. Kate Fox. The Excellence in Pharmacy Leadership and Advocacy Awards are presented to 3 graduates in recognition of outstanding leadership and commitment to advancing pharmacy practice. The 3 recipients will receive a personalized plaque. In Anchorage, the nominator wrote, "She helped her employer build the foundations to begin offering vaccines and always attended the legislative fly-in to Juneau, meeting legislatures and advocating for the profession. Her grace, authenticity, and professionalism impresses everyone she meets." Leila Sinyaski. In Meridian, the nominators wrote, "She worked with a group of faculty on a multi-state review article related to pharmacist reimbursement that provided the foundation for advocacy to establish pharmacists as providers for Idaho Medicaid. Her work contributed to significant advancements for the pharmacy profession. She also advocates for the profession through her everyday actions and service to her community." Caitlin Walker. Also in Meridian, the nominator wrote, "She worked tirelessly over the past year to ensure our Operation Immunization efforts in Idaho were successful. She helped develop, coordinate, and implement numerous successful drive-through influenza vaccination clinics and our response to COVID-19 vaccination efforts. The clinics were remarkably successful and made a significant impact on the health of Idahoans because of her leadership." Elise Capson. Okay, these next 4 awards are presented in recognition of delivering an exceptional senior seminar. 1 student each from the Anchorage and Coeur d'Alene combined, Meridian, Pocatello, and Reno is selected. Each of the recipients will receive a personalized plaque as well. From Anchorage, Coeur d'Alene, the nominator wrote, "The topic was well researched and studies were well presented. Her verbal communication was excellent. A neonatologist was in the room and was so impressed she actually asked our NICU pharmacist about using EPO more." April Mendoza. In Meridian, the nominator wrote, "She was able to identify, extract, and present the most relevant evidence from her studies to answer her question without getting too bogged down in the background of the disease state and the secondary findings of the literature. She developed and presented an all-around perfect example of a senior seminar." Alex Landaverde. In Pocatello, the nominator wrote, "He applied all 3 elements of the EBM triad: review of best external evidence, inclusion of patient values and expectations, and clinical expertise. He impressively addressed each element throughout his seminar." Tyson Huskinson. Now in Reno, the nominator noted, I was highly impressed by her presentation style and skills. She was well prepared, poised, confident, and a content expert. This is one of the best seminars I have ever attended. Jasmine Agee. We will now introduce our next set of awards, the Teacher and Preceptor of the Year Awards. Dr. Jennifer Adams will MC this part of the program. Jen.
Thank you, Brooke. The Teacher of the Year Awards recognize outstanding faculty and their abilities to teach relevant and new material, to motivate students to learn, and to maintain a high level of knowledge in their field. One teacher per department is selected by the graduating class, and the recipients will receive a personalized marble apple keepsake. For the Department of Pharmacy Practice and Administrative Sciences, the nominators wrote, in part, "She is an incredible person and an amazing teacher who goes above and beyond to make sure we succeed. Thank you for providing such excellent student learning." Dr. Kathy Oliphant. For the Department of Biomedical and Pharmaceutical Sciences, in part, the nominators wrote, "He is passionate about student education and takes time to make sure students learn. He explains concepts very clearly, is always there to answer our questions, and does his best to make sure students succeed. Thank you." Dr. Srinath Pashakanti. The most influential faculty awards recognize faculty with tremendous concern for the personal growth and professional development of students. One faculty per campus is selected by the graduates from that campus. The 3 recipients will receive a personalized marble keepsake. In Anchorage, the nominators wrote, "She is incredible at stimulating student learning and independence. She genuinely cares about her students and her patients and is a great role model for anyone who crosses her path." Dr. Megan Penner.
Now I'm going to jump in here. For Meridian, the nominators wrote, "She is one of the strongest advocates of ISU College of Pharmacy students, constantly encouraging us to participate in class, events, leadership roles, and research opportunities. Thank you for all of your hard work supporting students in their education." Dr. Jen Adams.
I'm so honored. Thank you. I'm so surprised. For Pocatello, the nominators wrote, "She is dedicated and takes the time and effort to know students' individual needs. She wants students to truly reflect and understand their strengths and weaknesses, and has helped us to really think about what we want to know and how we're going to get there. To have a faculty member work so hard to understand us is a truly amazing experience." Dr. Shanna O'Connor. Our final award, the Preceptor of the Year Award, recognizes the pharmacist preceptor most dedicated to practical training of our pharmacy students. The nominators wrote in part, "Great rotation, amazing preceptor. He keeps us on our toes and makes us use our brains. What we get is the most beneficial and individualized rotation experience imaginable." Dr. Justin Messenger. Justin is the Assistant Director of Pharmacy at Mountain View Hospital and has served for 8 years as preceptor for our 4th-year students. Congratulations, Justin, and thank you for all you do for our college. We will now introduce our graduates. Back to you, Brooke.
We would like to recognize all the Doctor of Pharmacy graduates and invite them to recite the oath of a pharmacist. Graduates, as your name is called alphabetically, your graduation photo will be displayed. We invite you to also have your camera and microphone on, and to then say hello and give a wave or a cheer if you would like. Once all the names are read, we will recite the oath. Here we go. Jasmine Agee. Omar Al-Jabouri. Naveed Amini. Whitney Anderson. Kofi Ansah. Sergey Arsenyuk. Michelle Bai. Colette Bailey. Maggie Baldock. Zachary Blanchard. Brittany Birch. Brian Bird. Svetlana Chorny. Anne Clapier. Jodine Coe. Taylor Daniels. Joseph Davies. Erica De La Cruz. Daniel Enox. Dallin Barnes. Raina Flynn. Catherine Fox. Yasmin Froden. Mandy Fry. Matthew Hewitt. Dustin Garcia. Julie Garcia. Lily Genta. Sydney Gomez. Katie Gonzalez. Jesus Gonzalez. Brandon Guthrie. Melanie Hackett. Amy Hammond. Dustin Hannawalt. James Harrington. Christopher Hegman. Aaron Henry. Rachel Higbee. Kelby Hillam. Kyle Hirschfeld. Elizabeth Hodges. Teresa Hughes. Tyson Huskinson. Reed Jepp. Zachary Kim. Kelsey Cobsey. Alexandria Monteverde. Zane Lanier. Aaron Lewis. Caleb Lunt. Adina Masick. Trevor Meldrum. April Mendoza. Alakai Montalvo. Radhika Narsingani. Davis Neriki. Nicole Orlovich. Adon Ortiz. Neil Parkinson. Jose Parra. John Roberts. Brandon Robinson. Hannah Roche. Brittany Romans. Seth Rourke. Cassandra Sanborn. Nathan Santos. Layla Sanyaski. Aminda Scan. Heather Spears. Tareen Stewart. Richard Strawn. Lauren Ta, Alexis Tolman, Binyan Tran, Vivian Trin, Caitlin Walker, Sarah Wegemer, Kimberly Westrick, April Wood. I'll now turn the time back to Dean Fitzgerald to lead the graduates in reciting of the oath.
Well, thank you, Brooke. What an outstanding group that represents our class of 2021. I'd like to ask that our new PharmD graduates recite the oath of a pharmacist with me. I also want to invite all the pharmacists joining us to repeat the oath along with our new PharmD graduates. We have muted all microphones, but please read the oath with me, if you will. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. In fulfilling this vow, I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns. I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for my patients. I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me. I will accept the lifelong obligation to improve my professional knowledge and competence. I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct. I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care. I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists. I take these vows voluntarily with the full realization of the responsibility with which I am entrusted by the public. Thank you for reciting the oath. And again, congratulations to the class of 2021. We're proud of you and best wishes for your future. This concludes our formal program for the evening. I want to thank everyone for attending tonight. I also want to specifically and especially thank Dr. Brooke Buffett, Ms. Rhonda Mall in preparing this evening for us, and the three class presidents for the time that I know they spent in preparing their videos. So I wish all of our graduates the very best in their professional futures. It has been a privilege for all of us in the College of Pharmacy to have played a part in your educational journey, and we know that you will continue to make us proud. Ending this evening with a log off is not the celebration you deserve, and I wish we could have had a true gathering where we could have spent the evening together sharing in each other's company. But I ask that you not let this in any way lessen your sense of accomplishment. Nothing, including COVID-19, can take this moment from you. Please take good care of yourselves and provide to the many patients you will serve all things that accompany the privilege of holding a pharmacist's license. For graduates, faculty, and staff who would like to stay for the social hour and keep celebrating going, you may join us in any breakout room now. Good night, everyone, and congratulations again.